This is Record Royale, where we throw two albums into the ring with one another and see which one comes out on top.
Yo!
Hey, bud!
Hey!
Hey,
Yeah.
lads, how we doing?
Yeah, really good.
Splendid.
I think we should be pretty good. We've just come up a hot as hell episode 50.
Yeah, so good.
And now it's bracket time. How
yeah.
about that?
It's a
It's
win-win.
award season.
It truly
Yeah.
is. It's
Oscars were on the other day as well.
Yeah.
They were, yeah. Did you know any of the winners?
Sound of Metal won a few things, which is cool.
Okay, all right.
You guys
Right
gotta
on.
watch that movie, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
Definitely.
should like it.
right on. But the real winner is whoever wins today, the season
Yes.
3 bracket
Yeah, it's the
episode.
most important competition.
It's here. Normally we throw two albums into the ring with one another, am I right? But today it's 30. How are we feeling about it?
Some good matchups.
Good. Yeah. I have no idea who's gonna win.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
few.
not as
I
clear
think-
for me this time.
No way. And that's why I'm super excited for it.
Mm.
There's a few viable contenders, but we'll get into it. So it's the last episode of season 3 as well. God, celebrations coming all around. So yeah, as we did last season, as we did season 1, season 4.
Oh my
How about
God.
We'll have a new colour scheme and a brand new segment. We're bidding farewell to Spox and Spax.
See,
If there's
mate.
any outrage,
Very
I
sad.
don't know, make a
I don't think there
freaking
will be.
petition. Get it back.
Make a podcast and do it yourself.
Call the cops.
How about that? Yeah, and
About to
then
call the
call
cops and make a podcast,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, dial 000. Proceed to call the police station. I don't care. Speaking of last week's episode, we should give a big thank you to all of our past guests who helped out with the intro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was fire.
It
that was so
It was
good.
so nice.
Brad,
Came
you
out very
killed that
nicely.
little
Thank you.
mix. That sounded brilliant.
Joey tried to get me with a little cider joke, but I got him right back. So.
I did not notice that you changed it because I heard Joe's. Oh, we should explain. So, our boy Joe Willis sent in. I don't know if you didn't listen to episode 50. Why are you listening to this episode? Go back and listen to it. But he said, "I'm sure you're celebrating with a cider. I know Brad would be, or something like that, wasn't it?"
He was saying that you guys would be drinking beers, that I would be drinking cider.
Mm-hmm.
Little did he know that I would edit to make it sound like he was going to drink the ciders.
Yeah.
Because he likes ciders, that's the thing.
That's
We all
nice.
know it. And he should just come out and be open with it.
Coward.
Yeah, that was such a funny
Yeah.
edit. I didn't even
Yeah.
notice. So it was so smooth. It was brilliant.
Jeez.
Cool. Should we get it? Because we're going to give out some season 3 awards.
Yeah.
Should we get straight into it today?
Let's do it.
I don't really have anything of topic to speak about. I can't really think of anything. The Knights lost again.
Yeah.
So
If the Knights
don't
won,
really-
we would have something, but yet again, well.
yeah. So it's all good. Let's get into it. So we're going to give out some season 3 awards, like we did season 2, season 1 bracket episodes. The best of, the worst of season 3.
Mhm.
Okay, let's kick it off with our favorite song. Who would like to go first? Adam, you go first.
It is Can't Let Go by Earth, Wind & Fire. That was
Yeah.
just so easy.
They're going to be cleaning house.
That's
These
too
awards,
easy
I
for
think.
me.
Did you have any honourable mentions?
Honourable mention, Bug by Alex G. So,
Nice.
really like that song.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
My favourite song was Can't Let Go by Earth, Wind, Fire.
It's so good.
Because it is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it just
good.
goes so hard. The structure changes, the song changes within the song.
Everything.
Yeah.
It just goes off. Honourable mentions to This Modern Love by Block Party.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful
Classic.
track. And You Think I Ain't Worth $1, but I Feel Like a Millionaire by
Jeez.
Queens of the Stone
Yep.
Age. That intro to that fucking album is so hard.
It is crazy.
It is so good. All right, Bradley.
Rightio, number 1. You think you ain't worth $1, but feel like a millionaire.
Hey.
Got my number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the best opener to an album we've done.
Yeah.
I'd say.
so
Sets up
too,
the
yeah.
album perfectly. Runner up, Flood of 72 by Title Fight off the Shed album.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably my most played song of this year so far, I'd say.
You
Love that song.
You
I love Shed.
that album.
I'm a
Yeah.
Shed guy.
Let's see who Shed's
I'm
got.
a Shed,
Shed's got
yeah.
an interesting matchup in round one, so I'm keen to see where he's going with
let's
that.
see how we- it's
Any
tough.
other honourable mentions for you, Bradley?
I had Empire Ants by the Grillers.
Yeah.
Magical piece of music, that one. Can't Let Go, sure. I'm thinking maybe for the new segment next season, I might have to do a little remix of that song maybe because we love it
Okay.
so much.
Yeah.
Would be
No
good.
little,
cool.
no little housey.
I'm
little
very
thing.
keen for the new segment. Should we mention the segment now? We've brought it up a lot. Or should we wait till next week?
Let's
We'll
just
wait
wait.
till next week.
Nah, we'll premiere it.
Yeah.
Okay. It should be fun. Should be
yeah.
good.
Keep the anticipation up.
Sweet. Okay, let's do the best find. So this is an album that we covered on the pod this season that we hadn't heard before. We covered it. So Adam, you're gonna go first.
I feel like,
Always.
it's that again. It's just that or Alex G. I feel like every other album on this I'd listened to before, pretty much,
Okay.
or at least a little bit. So I wouldn't call them a find. But those two acts I really barely had listened to at all, and yeah. So I'll say either of those.
That's interesting. I think I heard a lot of these albums for the very first time this season. I'd say like
Wow.
20 out of the 30. Mine was, you wouldn't believe it, but it's I Am by Earth, Wind and Fire. I knew this was going to happen. I was going to go a couple of others, but it was just the best find. It really was the best find. Because when we discussed that, we were like thinking, we want to do Disco Week. And we're like, oh, let's do Earth, Wind and Fire. And we're like, what album? It's like, I don't know. This one looks good. It has Boogie Wonderland on it. Let's do it. And it just turned out to be so good. I know. Honourable mentions to Antidotes by Foles.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And Just Married by Glockamora. I hadn't heard that one.
Oh
we did
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Both sick.
That'll stick with you forever. That one.
Yeah. All right,
That's
Brad.
one to take home. I had Antidotes by Foles. I ended up listening to that album a lot more than I thought I would after we did that up.
I should have gave Cassius by Foles an honourable mention. That song rocked.
That was up there for me as well. Shout out to Colin Merrick for bringing that one on.
Mm-hmm.
Runner up, maybe a little bit of Benny. Maybe I actually like that album way more than I thought I would. I still skip Snail and Cool, but same effect. Sheesh with Grimes. That song fucking rocks. And If I Get to Meet You, which is one of the deeper cuts. Big fan of that. Big fan of most of those songs. So, and it was surprising. So yeah,
I've gone back
very
to
much
that
a
album.
find.
Yeah, I've gone back to that album a lot. I had listened to it before though, so I can't. Wasn't in contention for my find. Okay, favorite tattoo idea. Adam.
My favorite tat was Jackson's from the Alex G episode. It was the one of the guy from Soul walking across a manhole, and it's saying "Walking in Love" under it.
Whoa.
Well, okay.
Really good.
My favorite.
Probably because I've also watched Soul pretty recently.
I need to watch it. I need that
stuck in my
won an
brain.
Oscar. That won an Oscar for
There
best
you go.
animation.
It's so good.
My favorite tattoo idea from our internationally renowned segment Get Inked was also Jackson from Rat Hammocks, but not that one. It was the other one, the car seat headrest beach themed funeral tattoo. More of a
the
mural.
Mambo shirt.
Yeah.
I also want to give you a shout out because I do the shittest tattoos, but I want to give you a shout out to my 2 weeks ago, my Say Anything, the yellow cat, red cat boxing poster idea.
Oh yeah.
I think that
Pretty
deserves
nice.
some recognition from myself, and I'll give it to myself.
Very nice.
Brad.
I'm gonna go. Anytime we brought up Heimlich from Bug's Life in tattoos, I think they all get my vote. And one of my ones from the block party, that little toy machine skate monster eating glass and drinking poison. I still think that's a cool tattoo. I've tried to draw it up. Not very good drawer, but who knows? Maybe one day.
Yeah,
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day,
that'd
baby.
be cool. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, worst take from season 3. Now I couldn't think of one. Not saying
I've only
because
got
we
one.
had
It's
only
not that
brilliant
bad.
takes. Because let me tell you, that's not right. Oh wait, I know what the worst take's gonna be.
Booger Wonderland.
Oh no!
Booger Wonderland.
I thought we could go through this podcast without bringing it up, but we had to.
But I don't think we can.
No.
Once again,
Booger Wonderland.
Once again, Earth, Wind,
That's
and
all
Fire
I've got written down.
is getting a reference from my
Yeah.
Booger Wonderland tattoo.
Booger Wonderland.
No.
Worst tat.
No.
Was that the darkest hour of the podcast?
That was pretty dark.
I don't know if we recover. Like I know it was
I
only a
don't
couple
know.
of weeks ago, but I think it's a downward spiral from here.
Yeah.
Since
Can I go
Booger
down?
Wonderland.
Let's hope that's rock
Was that
bottom.
yours,
Yeah.
Brad, as well?
Yeah, sure.
No wonder I didn't have one because you were both bad. Classic. Booger Wonderland. Okay, last award, and it relates to our mighty bracket we got coming up. The dark horse for the bracket. Who do you think could go far, go deep, potentially win the whole thing? That isn't a top 2 or 3 seed. Adam?
I'm struggling. I don't know. I'll just say Earth, Wind and Fire again because that's like the only dark horse I can think of. There's so many that.
That was a 3 seed though.
My top is Gorillas.
Okay.
But I don't think it's gonna. I don't know if you boys are gonna push it. So
yeah, it's kind
of my dark horse.
I don't know if it's a dark horse.
My dark horse.
That would be my favorite album.
Yeah,
but
my dark horse is that. I don't know if they could win either, but they're going to go deep, or maybe depending on their run. Little Dark Age by MGMT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And The Color and the Shape by the Foo Fighters. They have a kind of easy run to like the quarterfinals.
Well, there you go. I was gonna say Twin Fantasy maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's another one.
I thought the one above that was in Foo Fighters bracket. Oh, okay. I might take that back. Well, let's get into it. All right, before we get into it, if you haven't listened to a bracket episode before, highly recommend. They're lots of fun. But the albums have been seeded 1 through 30 based on 32, I should say, based on the score that we gave them in their respective episodes when we had a guest on. When we had a guest on, instead of counting the total score, including the guest, we've just used the total that us three have given the album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for some... Like, Say Anything beat Motion City Soundtrack, but we actually gave them the same score, just us three. Cool. A lot of albums scored the same, especially in this season. There was a lot of 23s. A couple of things decided their rankings. Firstly, if an album won its episode, it would rank higher than an album that didn't, even if it scored the same. If 2 albums who got the same score and both won their episode, then it will go on which album was released first. For example, both the Beatles, Let It Be, and Say Anything Is a Real Boy scored 24 out of 30 and won their episodes. But because Let It Be was released in bloody 1970, actually, it's like 51 years next week as of this album comes out.
Whoa.
And Is a Real Boy was released in 04. Let It Be is the 8th seed. Is a Real Boy is the 9th seed. Same goes for albums that scored the same and both lost. Okay. Couple more things. It's a majority rules voting system, obviously. For an album to roll through, it has to get 2 out of 3 votes. Usually it's Brad and Adam against me. And because we only covered 30 albums this season, the 1 seed, Silent Alarm by Block Party, and the 2 seed, Plastic Beach by Gorillaz, both get a free pass to the Sweet 16. All right.
Decent.
Easy.
Let's kick it off. Alrighty. Let's do it. First round matchups. Here we go. So Block Party will verse the winner of this one, which is the 16th seed, Pink Elephant by Stand Atlantic, up against Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones. Both scored 23 out of 30.
Damn. Discuss.
I'm going to have to say Let It Bleed. But it's like one of the most famous albums of all time. It's got a massive legacy. I don't really remember much of Pink Elephant now, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, on Rolling Stones, you've got Can't Always Get What You Want. A lot of tracks like that that are, you know, in the history books forever.
You're right.
I don't reckon Stand Atlantic's tracks will be in history books forever as much.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say with this is one of the, like, this isn't even right to put these 2 albums against each other.
It's not fair.
Yeah, it's kind of wrong to put these against each other, but I'm probably going to go Rolling Stones as well for those very same reasons. Out of listening pure enjoyment, I could go either way, but just for the significance of that album and those times, I'm going to give it to them. Sorry, Sandy didn't really get a turn.
All good. I was going Rolling Stones anyway.
Cool.
Cool. Pretty much for exact reasons you said too. All right, moving on. The 8th seed, the Beatles, Let It Be, 24 out of 30, is going up against... I don't like this matchup either. Benny, Hey You, X, 20 out of 30. Now, I gave Benny an 8. You both gave it 6s. Do you both stand by your 6 out of 10?
I think I'll bring it up to a 7.
Yeah, me too.
But,
See, I really like this Benny album, and this is not the Beatles' best album, but I don't know if I can still go Benny.
Nah, it's not the best Beatles album, but Let It Be is a better song than anything that's off, you know?
Yeah.
There's a few tracks on it that are better.
No, I'm probably going to have to
Yeah.
go the Beatles.
Yeah. For the same reason.
But I don't want to. I actually don't want to. Fuck it.
It's not
No,
fair.
I reckon I might just go Benny.
All right.
I'm going to go Benny as well.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
it.
going Benny. Yeah, I'm going Benny.
Let it go.
When I want to listen to some music in the car, I'm not putting on the Beatles. I'm put on Benny.
Yeah, fuck it. Call the
Yeah.
cops. Do it.
There's so many
Fair
other Beatles albums I'd rather listen to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm certain we'll do
And there's
another
not many.
Beatles album.
Yeah, there's not many other like new age pop, TikTok pop that I'd rather listen to than Benny. So
Yep.
yeah,
Cool. I agree very much so. All right. The 9th seed is a real boy by Say Anything, 24 out of 30. It's going up against New Bloom by Endless Heights, 20 out of 30. Is a Real Boy is one of my top 5 albums of all time. I have not stopped listening to it since we did it a couple of weeks ago as well. And I would have changed my score to a 10. I'm going to Say Anything.
Yeah,
Bang.
I'll follow you
back you up there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Endless Heights fans, but
So, yeah.
Good.
They'll probably agree with that one.
Yeah. Oh, fun album though. Endless
Yeah.
Heights. Okay.
hell yeah.
Is a quick and easy one. The 4 seed, Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf, 26 out of 30, is going up against Christmas by Michael Bublé.
Tough.
Should we just try and come up with an argument for Michael Bublé just for the sake of it?
Well, there's like a
What
solid.
are his positives
There's a
here?
solid month of the year that I would, most people would
gotta
choose
listen to
Christmas over
You can't
Queens
really
of the
escape
Stone
it.
Age. Yeah, that's.
It's probably more ingrained in the culture of the world,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I'll take that.
I'd say that
But-
for sure.
But it sucks. So,
For what it
That's very
is,
unfortunate.
for what it is, it's
I didn't
fine.
mind
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
but
Mariah all the way.
for this little bracket here, let's stop wasting our time. We're going Songs for the
Let's
Deaf.
do it.
All right, moving on. One of Brad's
Oh,
favourites.
this
This
one's
one is
This
difficult.
is tough.
13th seed, Shed by Title Fight, 23 out of 30. It's going up against the 20th seed, Just Married by Glockamora, also 23 out of 30.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you thinking, Brad?
because they're in the same family of music, kind of, but they're two very different
It's
albums.
still different, yeah.
Title Fight is so gritty and I love it. There's no other skateboardy sort of hardcore punk album I'd rather listen to, but Glockamora's got that emotional touch, and I can't decide. I'm gonna let you guys figure it out.
I listen to Shed so much at the moment, so I don't want that to cloud my judgment because a year ago all I listened to was Glockamora, so I don't know.
I don't
Bit
know.
of recency
I
bias.
straight up don't know. I don't.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Glocker. I probably.
Well, just for the fun, I'm going to go Shed then, and then Brad's the tiebreaker.
You dogs.
There we go.
I
What
feel
is it,
like
Brad?
my head wants to go Glockamora, but my heart wants to go Shed. So I'm gonna go. Let's see, what's Floral Green up against? They get a free ride into the second one.
Yeah, they do. And I dare say
I
they
feel
could
like
get
5
into the
years
top
from
8.
now, 5 years from now, I'm gonna like Glockamora more. I think so. I'm gonna go that.
Okay.
And we've listened to the album for years, and it's still so good. So I think I gotta do that.
Alrighty.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Well done, Brad.
Rip
Okay,
Shed.
let's do MGMT, Little Dark Age, 26 out of 30, the 5th seed, up against Children of the World by the Bee Gees, 18 out of 30. Fun album, but it's not getting through here.
Nah, it's
No.
nowhere near.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. MGMT. Sorry, Gibb Brothers.
That's all I remember from that album. Actually, no, they have some good tracks on that album. But
Yeah.
it's not Little Dark Age. Me and
No, it's
Michael.
not.
Okay. The last little matchup on this side of the bracket, we got one of my 10, I think my only 10, one of my 2 10s from this season. Motion Studio Soundtrack, Commit This to Memory, against Basement, Promise Everything. I'm pretty scared of what you boys are going to go here. I'm going Motion
This
Studio
is
Soundtrack.
tough.
I think that's the best. I think it's one of the best pop punk albums of all time. Lyrically, could be the best.
Mm.
And
Adam?
I love that.
Good.
I love that Basement album.
I don't agree with that statement,
Yeah.
but
I'm going Promise Everything. Sorry, Adam. Leaving the dust.
no.
The listening pleasure pretty high on Promise Everything. That's a big album for us boys.
You know how we went back to what was it? We said it last week. Two Door Cinema Club, and we're like, this isn't as good. I don't think Promise Everything is as good as what we once thought.
I had that. I agree with that.
Unfortunately,
I don't think it's as good as when I thought back then. But at the same time, Motion City soundtrack just didn't really click with me. So they're pretty much even to me. I'll put Motion City through just for you, Will. Because it's your 10.
Sympathy.
Oh. It's his 10. It's probably going to get killed in the next one, but I'm really sorry.
That's fine.
That's definitely is.
We'll give him one.
It is.
Give you one. But
that's your one. Okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. All right.
It's all right.
Other side of the bracket. So Gorillas will be versing the winner of The Story So Far, Proper Dose, 23 out of 30, against Antidotes by Foles, 23 out of 30. This one's pretty tough.
I think it was Story So Far.
I think I might as well.
I think I will as well.
I really like that on this list.
Kind of the opposite to Basement. It when we did it, it got way better. It made me realize that it's lyrically it's really, really strong.
Yeah. I think that's what changed it for me was actually looking into the lyrics, and then I backed it.
What would you have gone, Brad?
Yeah, I think I probably would as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that Foles album, but
I do.
It didn't have a lot of I don't know, direction. Is that the right word? It was a bit just all over the shop.
They honed everything in yet.
No way. Cool. Okay, the only band we've covered twice on the pod, they're back again. Title fight, 7th seed, Floral Green against Merry Christmas by Mariah Carey.
This is tough.
You know what I want to hear? Mariah Carey on a title fight track.
Oh,
that would be really good.
That'd be sick.
That'd be awesome. But poor Mariah's getting
the boot.
See you, baby.
All I want for Christmas.
It's only
all I want for Christmas
title fight.
is the Sweet 16, but she's not getting it. Okay, next one, 10th seed, Never Hungover Again by Joyce Manor is up against Composure by yours truly.
Never hungover again. 10 million. Sorry. I'm very sorry to yours truly. That's a great album, but Never Hungover Again. So that's probably one of my favourite pop punk sort of albums.
I gotta agree with you there, Adam. Yeah.
Me too. How long's Never Hungover Again go for? 19 minutes?
Like 20 minutes of pure bliss.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
So good. It's 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, moving on to maybe the easiest matchup of the bracket so far.
Oh, I don't know.
The third seed, Earth, Wind and Fire, I Am, against the lowest seed in this bracket. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Let's Face It, 13 out of 30.
Hey, gotta give it to them. They never had to knock on wood, and that is a great track.
That
album sucks.
I was scarred out that week. Man.
Album sucks.
Scarred out,
album
man.
sucks. Album sucks a lot.
Album sucks.
So and that's fine. It's fine.
That's sort of dumb. That album.
One hit wonder, unfortunately, for those lads. Okay, moving on. Pure Heroin by Lord, 23 out of 30. Again, said a lot of 23s. It's going up against Suburbia, I've Given You All, and Now I'm Nothing. Also, 23 out of 30. We covered this on the first episode of Season 3 with Dan Seymour from Wax.
I wasn't there either.
No, you were not. But I'm going Lord. That album just has way more substance to it. The 1 Year's album is full of substance, but it's all just that pop punk that I think should never come back. Like the singing about your town, singing about everything that makes you sad, and I don't know. He's pretty hopeful. Actually, it's an album of hope, but nah, it's not for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take Lord as well. The impact of that album's way too significant.
Yeah. That's a
and
nice
we'll talk about
matchup.
That in depth later on, I think.
Yeah, it's a nice matchup coming up. Okay, the 6th seed, Twin Fantasy by Car Seat Headrest, going up against another Scar album, baby. Tragic Kingdom by No Doubt. There is no doubt that I'm going Twin Fantasy.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think you were right before. I think Twin Fantasy might do well, but
we'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
No doubt. Should be 8 songs long, and it would be so much better.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're up to the last matchup of the 30. Well, I should say the 32. Okay, the 11th seed, The Colour and the Shape by the Foo Fighters, 24 out of 30, going up against Beach Music by Alex G. 22 out of 30.
Ooh.
I'm going The Colour and the Shape. That rocks my socks, and it still does to this day.
Yeah, I'll probably.
I'm going
probably
beach
follow you up
music.
with that. I love beach music now at the moment, but I can't Colour and the Shape was like my first favorite album, so it's pretty good.
It's so good.
There's a lot of hits on there.
Even I think it's so good. Anyway, I'm probably going to lose the next round. All right, cool. We are into the Sweet 16. All right. Let's have a party, baby. Sweet 16. Where's my car? All right. So, the first roundup of the Sweet 16. We have Block Party, Silent Alarm against the Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed.
Ooh.
The 1 seed.
Block Party.
Ooh. Very easy. Block Party.
Very, very easy.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's
Block Party.
So easy.
Oh, Block Party might go all the way, actually.
Well, they are the 1
They are the
seed.
one.
They are the
Forgot about
favourite. They're paying $1.30. Cool, yeah.
I
Block
like those
Party's going through.
Yep.
Sorry
Yeah,
to the
got it.
Stones, but that Silent Alarm album is an indie rock masterpiece.
So good.
Cool. We got Benny, Hey You X, is going up against Is a Real Boy by Say Anything. I said it before, I love that Benny album, but I love Is a Real Boy, and I think the lyrics and the song structures on that are like, haven't been matched, I think.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you there.
Give you that as well. Sorry,
Yeah,
Benny.
I think Say Anything goes through.
You had a good run.
She did.
She won one matchup, but yes.
She beat the Beatles.
She beat
It's pretty crazy.
Oh my
It's
god.
about as good a
It's
run
so
as you can
funny.
do. But
It's like if someone just listened to this episode and hadn't listened to Benny and they were like, what?
The Beatles?
Do you know who they are? Have some respect. Okay. Cool. Let's move on. Queens of Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf. It's going up against Glockamora, Just Married. It's Songs for the Deaf for me.
yeah,
It is.
It is. Sorry, Glocker. I love Glocker. But
Great album.
Great album.
First is an even greater album, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
That's one of the
That's
best.
how the
albums of
bracket
all time,
goes.
that Queens of
Yeah.
Stone
The
Age.
best move on. It's survival of the fittest out here.
Mhm.
Cool. MGMT, Little Dark Age, is going up against Commit This to Memory by Motion City Soundtrack.
Sorry, Will.
Bye-bye.
See,
Can
mate,
I just
I'm
say
really
something
sorry.
right
So
now?
easy.
Can I just,
It was
can I just
that's
say
an easy
something?
one for me.
Yeah.
That MGMT album, I don't think it's as good as what you guys say. I
That's
think
fine.
It's way better than Motion City Soundtrack.
No, that's fine. I'm not arguing it, but I think
Yeah.
if it
It's
goes
pretty good.
deeper than what I think it should, the only reason I had it as my dark horse because I knew you two loved it so much.
Yeah.
Right?
Great album.
Nah, I love
Production,
that album.
Great.
Sonic masterpiece. Yeah.
Production,
Yeah,
amazing. Songs, pretty good. Lyrics, sometimes shithouse.
Sometimes really good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
It's
I'm just
way
angry.
better.
I think I'm just angry. All right, other side of the bracket.
Sorry, Will.
Gorillas, Plastic Beach against Proper Dose by the story so far. It's Plastic Beach.
Yeah, I'm Plastic Beach, of course.
It's-
My
yeah.
turn.
Me too. Easy. No, it's not. So I'm
It's
being,
not. Story
being
so
mean.
far is
I'm
really
being mean
good,
at
but
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the 2 seed.
is,
Come on,
but-
it's the 2
Yeah.
seed for
Yeah.
How many 10s do you go out this season, Adam?
Just the one.
Yeah. Right.
Just that one.
Damn, I gave out more 10s than
believe.
you. That's no good. Okay.
That's a 10.
Floral Green by Title Fight is up against Never Hungover by Joyce Manor.
Ooh,
That is that's
bloody hell.
I remember I said we should do this as a matchup like early on, so it's interesting
God
to
damn
see. Hey, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty
Ooh. I'll go first. I'm gonna go Never Hungover again
okay.
because
Do you wanna explain?
there's nothing like it.
No. Yeah. Oh.
I don't know though. Floral Green's pretty good.
Floral Green's like it's a big rock, big massive sounding. It's pretty different.
They're
really.
both huge albums for like in terms of influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of bands covered, not covered, like were influenced by.
Two defining albums
sounds.
for the scene.
Absolutely.
Were they the same year?
Floral Green was 2012.
I think Never Hungover.
2014.
2014.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Never Hungover again as well.
Yeah.
I think that's it's just a classic.
I'm pretty split on him, but I'm happy with that result for sure.
Okay. Cool. All right, Earth, Wind and Fire I Am is going up against Lord, Pure Heroin. As you said before, Brad, Lord's album is, well, I don't know, it was only released in 2013, but I think it's had a very large impact. Was it 2013? 2012? I don't know. But very large impact on modern pop. However, obviously enough people haven't heard I Am by Earth, Wind, Fire. That album.
Well, I think they have. I think we just don't understand the impact.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big album.
True. That's true.
Probably sold more, I'd say, than
Oh,
Lord's
I'd
album.
definitely say. They should teach it in school, this album.
Yeah. I'm
going I Am.
I had a funner time with Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah.
Brad, what were you going to say?
I was maybe thinking Lord, just because you think about how she was one of the first teenagers to fucking go number one. Like, fully, no big label, just like actually blew up. Like, first, and I think that's very important because people are doing that all the time now. So, just because of that, I'm like, it's only because we can't stop talking about Earth, Wind and Fire, maybe as well. So, I feel like I was maybe going to go that, but it's cool.
Also, I just want to correct you, Brad. She was on Universal. She was not.
You're right.
She was not.
She was on a big major label.
yeah.
Put out one song and then went on a major
You're
label.
right.
The biggest of the major labels. That's cool though. I get what you mean.
yeah.
I know
She was
what you
indie
mean,
for a
though.
bit.
I know what you mean.
She was whatever. It's all good. She wasn't indie. You're right.
Yeah, that's cool. Earth, Wind, Fire goes through. All right, last matchup of the Sweet 16. We got Car Seat Headrest Twin Fantasy against The Colour and the Shape by the Foo Fighters. What he's doing? What he's thinking? Huh?
I like Car Seat Headrest more.
Me too.
Yeah, but do you
Sorry,
though?
straight up.
Like, would you go back
I do.
to that album more than The Colour and the Shape?
I went back to The Colour and the Shape when we did it. I used to go back to it a lot when I was a kid. It's pretty important for me, but I reckon the last 2 years I've constantly listened to Twin Fantasy.
Yeah.
I would say that it's smarter songwriting, to be honest.
If I was 10 years older, maybe. But I'm not a Gen X. I'm a Gen Y. Or no, I don't know. I don't know what the Gens are these days. But yep.
I feel like such an old man. I don't know what the gens are. One of them.
I'm going Twin Fantasy.
We're Gen.
Yeah,
we're
too.
Gen Z.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, we're Gen Z. Cool.
What happens next after Z? Have they gone through all of the letters?
No. Well, no, there'll be something. Let's have a look.
Um,
If you're born 2013 or over, you're Gen Alpha.
whoa.
I wish I was that.
Why aren't we
sounds cool.
millennials?
That's way cooler.
Why aren't I a millennial? I'm a fucking...
Isn't millennial and Gen Z same thing?
No, so millennials and Gen Y are the same thing. Ends in
Oh.
94. We're an iGen or a Gen Z. Like iGen, like an iPhone. Lol.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. Gen Alpha is way better.
Mm.
Alpha Dog.
Anyway.
All right,
Alpha
anyway.
dogs.
That's our end of the Sweet 16 chat. We're in the top 8. Is that what they call it? What do they call it in March Madness?
Crazy 8.
Crazy 8. That's it. All right. First matchup. Now, this is a Crazy 8 matchup. Block Party Silent Alarm against Is a Real Boy by Say Anything. Okay. Now, I'm going to go first here because I gave Silent Alarm by Block Party a 10 out of 10. I don't regret my 10. But I gave Say Anything, Is a Real Boy a 9 out of 10. I should have gave it a 10. And I'm saying this because I'm going Say Anything over Silent Alarm. That album does
Huge.
way more for me in terms of I can put that on and I'm just in the zone with that Is a Real Boy album, and it surprises me every single time I listen to it. A couple of sus lyrics, just forget about them. Remember, it was Block Party. They did have a 13-minute track of nothingness at the end. So
You're right.
but
I think that's... Yeah, I'm marking less points. I'm doing less with that than those cringe lyrics. I'm going Block Party.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Will. I'm also going Block Party.
You know?
Fortunately. It's just like it better.
it's okay.
It's just
It sounds like it's more like a personal sort of favourite for you.
yeah.
And that's fine. I'm just not...
I understand how good that Block Party album is, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's nearly... I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Anywho.
Block Party goes into the final four
Oof.
against Either Songs for the Deaf by Queens of the Stone Age or Little Dark Age by MGMT.
God damn.
Fucking hell.
I'm not going first this time.
Oh my god.
I'm sweating.
This is tough. I'm gonna go Little Dark Age because I have it on vinyl and I don't. This is the only thing I can think of. There must be a reason why I don't have that. No, that's not right. Songs for the Deaf is like $80. That's the only reason why I haven't got it.
No, I got Songs for the Deaf off Amazon for like $35, and I was
Whoa, is that the big one though?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it must have been like a huge sale. I don't know, but yeah, crazy, insane. So lucky boy.
I'm going Songs for the Deaf. I'm really sorry, Brad.
That's alright. I know what saying he's going. It's all good. Let's move on.
I'm going Songs for the Deaf.
I do love both, but slightly better.
God damn.
It's just
Bon
once
voyage.
again. Just once again that. Actually, no. I might save that for the next round. Okay, moving to the other side, we got Gorillaz. Damn, Gorillaz had an easy run because it's gonna win again here. Gorillaz Plastic Beach against Never Hungover Again by Joyce Manor.
You don't know. I'm going Plastic Beach, but I'd love to hear your comments. If
I could definitely argue
counter
for
opinion.
Yeah, I could as well,
again.
but I also don't think it would be right of me. That Plastic Beach is one of those albums you listen to and you're like, this is
such a grand
this
album.
Is art.
It's got like a couple different orchestras on it, like different ones.
Not just one. Yep.
Not just one.
Plastic Beach.
Yeah.
We'll give it to him.
Yeah.
All right, we got one spot left, and it's going to either Earth, Wind, Fire, I Am, or Car Seat Headrest, Twin Fantasy.
Bugger.
Adam.
I Am for me, easily. That album makes me feel things no other album has made me feel since we started this podcast.
Right.
Oh.
I'm going to go Twin Fantasy because...
Of course you're right.
Because there's like...
Sure,
there's like 4 of the best disco tracks ever on there, but some of them, they don't all hit. You can't tell me they all hit.
Do. They really...
The
only
really
one
don't.
that doesn't hit
they don't. Rock That
is Rock
sucks.
That, and that's it.
Nah,
Rock
some
That
of those
sucks.
ballads aren't as good as you guys think.
There's only one ballad, and it's like the best song on the album.
It's so good.
After Love Is Gone.
It's such a good
That's the only ballad.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna go Twin Fantasy. it's just got more. Okay. I understand that it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but conceptually, I would say it's stronger. Most of the songs on the Earth, Wind & Fire album are just about like having sex. It's more about the sonic.
It's just
parts
a phase,
which are
boys.
awesome.
You're going for a phase.
They're pretty close, but Car Seat Headrest just inches in front for me. Sorry. I wish it didn't have to be that way.
It's just a big dance. Like it's just a disco album at the end of the day. That's all it is.
Great.
I know, and it's
Really
great.
good
But
one.
the substance
Yeah, it doesn't have the
is
stuff.
not there.
Not as much.
Saintie's gone mute.
Will, I was so close to either side. That was hard.
Is that your final answer?
We've lost comms.
Yes, it is.
Well, it doesn't matter because you would have gone Gorillaz in the next round anyway. Well, actually, who fucking knows? Didn't you give Car Seat a 10? Oh, no, a 9.
No.
Anyway, we're in the final 4. The fabulous 4.
Jeez.
Wow. The Fire 4.
We've gotten here quite
Any more
quick.
alliterations going around?
No.
Okay. That was the first upset, though. So I am a fan of an upset. So here we go.
We need one of them. We need some
The
drama.
1 seed, Silent Alarm by Block Party, is going up against the 4 seed, Songs for the Deaf by Queens of the Stone Age. This is a fuego matchup.
Jeez Louise.
That's a doozy. That's a big fat doozy.
What are we thinking? I really don't know. And once again, I really love Silent Alarm. But
Silent Alarm's grown on me so much.
It's so songs
such an exponential amount. Because what the listeners don't know, we actually did it on an ep of the pod that never
we
aired.
mentioned
That's
this
gotta have
last
something.
And I
week.
wasn't I wasn't a massive fan of it for some reason. And then ever since then, it was like a week later, I was like, you idiot. This is the best album. And then I've just continually listened to it. I do love that album.
There's
but
some great songs on that album.
there's some really good songs on Queens of the Stone Age as well.
I'm going to go Silent Alarm, actually. I'm just looking at the track listing for Songs of the Deaf and then looking at the track listing for Silent Alarm. That Silent Alarm album is crazy.
The one downfall of Songs of the Deaf is just those deep cuts. Some of them are not very... I'll say the peaks are higher on Songs for the Deaf for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But overall, Block Party probably has the better...
Song for the Dead, though. No one knows. You think I am worth $1, but I feel like a millionaire.
That's what I mean. I think I might be going
yeah,
Songs of the Deaf
I am
at the same time.
Well. Even like songs like Six Shooter.
Six Shooter? Come on.
Go with the Flow. I'm Gonna
Classic.
Leave You. Do It Again.
Do It Again.
That's crazy.
Oh,
I'm going Queens.
Me
I
too.
think I'm going Queens
As
of
you
the
name all
Stone.
these, I'm like, what the hell?
Wait. Let me read out Block Party's songs because that would be. I couldn't do that. Like Eating Glass. That's a pretty classic opener.
Great opener.
Helicopter. The Dueling Guitars. Banquet. Okay. Banquet. Damn. This Modern Love. That's like one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But after that, like Pioneers, Price of Gasoline, they're good, but they're not.
Price
They're not
Gasoline's
that great.
great.
Yeah. Even Blue Light. Positive Tension. What you have to be. Oh no. Be so fucking useless. Something like that. Alright, now I'm back on Silent Alarm.
Oh no. This sucks.
I'm going Songs for the
This
Deaf.
one's too hard.
You're going Songs
Putting
for
my
the
vote
Deaf?
for Songs for the Deaf.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, I might. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna go Songs for the Deaf, but it's like an inch better.
Yeah,
They got so many hits, but when you just named all of them, I was like, oh, what the? There's like 7 or 8
I
songs
also-
in there that
yeah. The production on the album's so fat. Songs for the
so
Dead
big.
itself is like.
Such a
That's-
weird concept of the radio thing and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Songs for the Deaf.
It's Songs for the Deaf.
The 4th
It
seed.
is.
Wow, we have made history. The first time the
Yeah.
1 seed will not be winning the bracket,
Jeez.
and that wasn't
was
forced
hard.
either. That was fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Jeez
Songs for the
Louise.
Dead, I reckon, was the best song I've ever seen live. Was when they play that.
Yeah.
Impossible to do air drums to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the other side. We need someone to face. Quatsa. Gorillas, Plastic Beach against Car Seat Headrest, Twin Fantasy. Gorillas for me.
What a run Car Seat Headrest has had.
Yeah, respect.
They have
Big
had
respect.
a massive run,
And
but I'm also going.
Yeah.
I'm going Gorillas. It's just a bit. It's just there's so much going on.
Every song is
A
different.
lot of good things. Such a versatile album.
Every song is different, but not in a way that makes it too jumbled.
It's still coherent
Yeah.
somehow.
yeah,
And I think it's a lesson in how to use,
features.
how to collaborate as
Yeah.
well.
Definitely, yeah.
You're right. Just Gorillas as a concept. So awesome.
Yeah,
Car Seat Headrest. It's a pretty good album though.
it's a pretty great album.
Pretty awesome. Pretty meta.
It is pretty meta.
I'm going Gorillas.
So is Gorillas though.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm going Gorillas.
They're a cartoon band. It's pretty.
Pretty genius. Both are quite genius. Yep. I'll go Plastic Beach as well.
All right. Well, there we have it. We have our final matchup. The top 2.
Oh no.
The top
nervous.
2. The tiddly 2. No more alliteration. Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf, is up against Plastic Beach by the Gorillas.
Who's gone first? Let's chat.
I think
Let's
I'm
dish.
leaning towards Queens of the Stone Age after just running through the track listing.
Right.
Yes.
Get the track list up for Plastic Beach.
That
Let's
shit
hear
is
Yeah.
fuego. Okay, here we go. We have after the orchestral intro.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the world of Plastic Beach. Snoop Dogg actually sounds
Snoop
great.
One of
Dogg.
Snoop's best verses I've ever heard.
I think it's probably the last good thing he did. Really, I think I said
Snoop
that on
Lion?
the
What about that? What are we talking
pod.
about?
Yeah.
White Flag. I've gone back. That song rules.
Yeah.
Rhinestone
Yeah.
Eyes. Oh.
What a ballad.
Stylo.
And then when those synths come in,
Stylo, jeez.
Super Fast Jellyfish.
Mhm.
Empire Ants. Glitter Freeze. I remember that wasn't the best.
Glitter Freeze is not a good song.
Some Kind of Nature with Lou Reed.
Love that track.
On Melancholy Hill. That's a classic.
Oh,
But I'm only speaking for myself here, but from there, I can't remember these tracks. Broken, Sweepstakes, I think I actually do remember that one. Plastic Beach,
They're pretty
To
weird.
Binge, Cloud of Unknowing, Pirate Jet. It's a 16-track album, and the last 6 songs, I can't really recall. That's just because I only listened to it since we did the podcast, though.
Yeah. No, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I think.
But I think for me,
For sure.
for that to beat Songs for the Deaf, it's gonna have to be like a concise, really ripper of an album. And I think I'm going Songs for the Deaf.
You could say, I could say the same things for the deep cuts for Songs for the Deaf.
That's what
Mosquito
I thought.
song, I can't remember that.
But I'm legit looking at them. There's not one track on here that I wouldn't want to listen to.
I don't really have both of these albums I've just listened to so many times that they're stuck in my brain, so I can't really comment on that.
Yeah, you're a big fan of both. So what are you thinking?
I feel like an idiot for giving Songs for the Deaf a 9 because I think I gave it a 9 because I think that is a 10 as well.
Yeah.
These are both probably as important to me as each other, I would say.
Now, I did say Plastic Beach was a long 16-song album. This is a 13-song, 14 if you include the Mosquito song, the bonus track.
Yeah.
I might.
What's the length though? It's pretty long.
It's an hour 5, so it's like a 55 minutes.
Jeez. So you've gone Songs for the Deaf.
Yeah, I'm confirmed going Songs for the Deaf. Plastic Beach is 56 minutes long, so the same length pretty much.
There's so much diversity in Plastic Beach. Melancholy Hill, maybe the best song out of these two, for me.
I like Rhinestone Eyes better, I reckon, than Melancholy Hill. Love Rhinestone
I think
Eyes.
I like the sonic experience on the Gorillaz album more, just because it is so diverse and just all the different layers of synths and stuff. Yeah, it's just an album that you keep getting things out of, whereas the Queens of the Stone Age album is a rock album. So, I mean, you still can keep going back to it over and over again, though. So that doesn't really matter. Fuck. I'd say I like the concept on the Queens of the Stone Age album.
Yeah,
though.
the song transitions, the radio play, and different part.
It is just
he's going through California.
desert rock.
Yeah.
Both of these albums feel like a movie or something.
Yeah.
They're not too far apart from each other.
They're not too far off each other.
Oh man.
What's yours, Brad?
I could be a little something and go Plastic Beach just to put the pressure on you. Which is
You can't do that though. What are you thinking? What are you really thinking, Brad?
It's just what you're feeling on the day.
It is.
Whether you're feeling pasta salad or potato salad, you know what I mean?
I can tell you right now.
Both are great.
I'm never feeling.
Just what you're feeling.
I'm never feeling pasta salad. I'm always going potato salad.
I definitely am feeling pasta salad.
Actually, no. Let me take that back because every time I get potato salad and I have one bite, I'm like, should have got pasta salad because this shit sucks. But I always buy it over it. Anyway, I'm locking in Queens of Stone Age, but it's not it's like a 52 to 48.
I feel
maybe
it's
not,
tough
though.
because Plastic Beach is still quite new to me as well, and I feel like it's got more to give me. And if I
agree with that
I
statement.
feel like I could. There's potential for me to like it more than Songs for the Deaf. But as of right now, it might have to be Songs for the Deaf.
What are you thinking?
You going Songs for the Deaf?
No. You go. How about that?
We have to wrap this up. Come on.
Yeah. I think I'm going to put everyone out of their misery. And funnily enough, even though Plastic Beach is my 10, I think Songs for the Deaf is the winner.
There we go.
Wow.
Just because I'm probably the same problem. I just can't pick him. But I think Songs for the Deaf. I don't know.
It gets the dub, I think,
I think
boys.
it
Yeah,
gets-
I'm probably
give
going to
it
go
a
it.
dub.
I'm probably
Win.
going to go it.
Oh,
Damn. Queens of the Stone Age, the 4th seed, Songs for the Deaf. It got 26 out of 30. And it's won the bracket from the 4th seed. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
What was that
gracious
paying?
me. Oh, $5.80?
Whoa.
I don't
Even
know.
more.
Love an
Block
underdog
Party.
Corey.
Earth, Wind, Fire was paying like $1.90 for me. I really thought that was gonna win. I thought Adam was gonna drive that beast home. pull it in the garage. And
Yeah.
baby,
No.
I'm here. But no, didn't. And Queens of Stone Age has won. Wow. We've done it. Another bracket episode.
I'm so
In the
surprised.
wait,
I just never
so
thought of that
hard.
matchup in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely shocked. I can't believe it. I
It
hope
feels,
I back
it
it.
feels good.
It feels.
Yeah.
It feels really good. And I think.
When you read out all those hits before,
Yeah.
it just made
You know
me
what I'm
remember.
gonna do tomorrow?
I was like,
I'm gonna
Jesus
listen
Christ.
to it again, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like,
Me
yeah,
too.
good.
I listened to
call.
it today a little bit. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so good.
Okay,
Shooter.
we've done it. Bracket episode done. I can take the gold blazer off because season 3.
Is it hot under that?
Yep. Pretty chill. And I got shorts
That's
on,
fair.
so that's all good. Season 3 is done, lads. We've done another season. Done and dusted. But you know what?
Good
We're
for
back
us.
at it next week because the
Mhm.
grind don't stop. We got
Yup.
season 4 kicking off next week with old friend Tom Marler from Central Coast Band, The Moving Stills. And
An old friend.
An old friend, an
Yeah.
old pal. We should we'll tell the story of when we met Tom next week. Classic, Brad.
Yes.
I haven't actually met him.
You have not? Great guy. Great
No.
band.
Lovely fan.
You
All
guys
4 of
haven't.
them. Legends. And he's doing 2 albums, random albums, but I'm super keen. Get Born by Jet. Classic Australian rock album. Going up
Yeah.
against, now this is going to be interesting. The second band that we will be covering twice on the podcast is also the band that has caused the most controversy for our podcast. Oasis and their 2002 album, Heathen Chemistry. Up against Jet, Get Born.
Interesting.
Can't wait.
I
Interesting
really, really can't wait to listen to.
I really want to start a Twitter beef with Liam Gallagher.
What are these fucking punks from fucking Australia? Their fucking podcast, as you were.
As you
Should we get
Come
that
at us.
going? Yeah.
come at us, Liam.
We'll get him on the pod.
What are you gonna do?
Call the cops, Liam. I don't care.
Yeah.
Start a podcast, mate.
We're gonna wrap this bad boy up. Queens of Stone Age,
Yeah.
Songs for the Deaf has won the season 3 bracket. I cannot believe it. I'm stoked though.
Wow.
I'm on a high. I'm gonna keep that high going. Listen to Oasis and Jet next week. All right, legends. I bid you farewell.
Alright.
We'll
See
see
you
everyone
later,
next
guys.
week for season.
See you next
4.
season.
God, bitch. Just kiss on the lips.
I said, "Are you gonna be my girl?" Tambourine.